Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. So as a part of our Python tutorial series, in last lecture we learned about Python inheritance properties, right? So now continuing to that inheritance property, now in this lecture we will learn about Python overriding feature in object-oriented programming. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start. So this is the script which I have prepared to demo you guys Python overriding. Okay, so we'll see Python method overriding as well as variable overriding feature. Okay, so we need a parent class, right? So this is our student class, which is a parent class, and in that there is a class variable called dress code. Dress code equals to formal, right? That is the value I have assigned in this variable, and this is a class variable dress code, right? Then I have defined a initializer method, right, in which we have two variable stream and timing, right? So stream is the college, college student can choose a stream, right? So stream can be science, commerce, and art, and timing can be morning, day, and evening, right? So we have two variables here in the initialization methods of student class, right? So this is one method for initializer, right? And then we have one method to fetch details, right? So my method name is show stream details, right? So it will show the stream as well as timing, right? So example, this is science stream having shift timing as morning, right? So this will print this message when I'll call this show stream details method, right? Then we have some methods to modify the details, right? So we have change stream timing, right? So I'm passing the timing and I can set the new timing, right, in this class using this method change stream timing, right? And then I have one method change stream. Even I can change the stream, right? Stream variable, and to do that I have to call this change stream method in this student class, right? Next, we have a child class, right? So we learned the inheritance properties, right? So in inheritance properties, we can inherit parent class, right? So my science student, this is the child class name, and I'm passing the student class, right? Which is the parent class to which I want to inherit the class, right? So that class you need to pass whichever class you want to inherit. If you are inheriting multiple class, then you can mention it comma separated, right? So this can be your another parent class which you want to inherit, right? So you can inherit multiple parent class in child class, right? So now in this case we are inheriting a student class, right, which is the parent class in child class science student, right? Dress code, I have declared a variable in child class as well, and the value is white formal, right? And dress code in parent is formal, right? So the variable name is same, and we have the value as white formal. Then we have a initializer method in child, right? So in child, apart from stream and timing, there is one more variable, number of subjects, right? So stream can be science, commerce, art, timing can be morning, day, evening, and number of subjects will be having total number of subjects for the student, right? For the science student. So this is the initializer method where we are initializing these three variables, right? Then we have fetch details method, right? So if you see show stream details, right? This is the same method which is in parent as well. So there we are printing stream and timing, right? Here in the child we are printing stream, timing, as well as number of subjects, right? So we are printing all the three variables, right? And then we have change stream timing, right? So here we are changing the timing, right? So I'm passing the timing and that timing will be set, new timing will be set, right? So if you see change stream timing, this is also a common method, right, which is in parent as well, same method is in child as well, right? Only difference is that I have added a print message also in this, right? So I'm going to print the new timing, right? And to identify that we are calling child method, right? I have given a separate message. This is from child class science student. New stream timing is this new timing, right? Which I'm changing through this method, right? And then we have one method for change number of stream, number of subjects in a stream, right? So I can change the number of subjects, right? So now if you observe the parent class and child class, so dress code variable is common, right? Dress code variable is both in parent as well child. Value is different, so formal, and then in child class it is white formal, right? Then we have show stream detail, right? So same method we have in child as well, only we are printing all the three variable in child, right? And in parent we are printing only stream and timing, right? In the child we are printing stream, timing, and number of subjects. Then one more common method is change stream timing, right? So I can set timing using parent method as well and using child method as well, right? Just to differentiate between those parent and child method, I have added a print message in child, right? So that it identify that we are calling which method, right? Which method is getting called, parent or child method, right? And there is one method which is different, right, which is not common between parent and child, like change stream, right? This is a different method in parent, right, which is not present in child. And in child also there is one method which is not present in parent, is called change number of subjects, right? So both parent and child has almost three, right, initializer, so stream detail, and change stream timing, right? These three methods are common between parent and child, and one method is different, right, for each, like change stream in parent and change stream number of subjects in child, right? Now let's start. Now let's create an object, right? Then we'll observe all the methods, right? So before creating object, let's define this class, right? So let me just copy this parent class, and we'll go in our idle shell, and let me just paste it here. So let me just do enter, enter, right? So our parent class got defined, right? Now let me just declare the child class, right? So this is our child class definition. Let me copy and let me paste it here in our idle shell. Enter, enter, right? So child class also got defined, right? Now let's define an object of child class, right, using child class name, and we are passing three parameter, that is stream, right, timing, and number of subjects, right? So stream is science, timing is morning, number of subject is 5, right? So let's declare an object, right, from the child class. So let me just paste it here, enter, right? So our object got declared, right? Now using this object I can call the methods, right? So I'm calling first method is show stream detail, right, which is common between parent and child as well, right? So let's see which one is getting printed. Is it printing only stream and timing, or is it printing all the three variable stream, timing, and number of subjects from child class, right? So let's check this. So let me just run this method here, right? Let me just paste it here, enter, right? So it is giving me this is a science stream having shift timing as morning and number of subjects as 5, right? So that means the same method, right, it is present in both parent as well as child, right? But since same method is present in child, right, so child method is overriding the parent method, right, and it is printing the output from the child method, right? So whenever there is common variable or methods between parent and child in inheritance, right, then obviously the child variable or child method will be given priority, and this is called overriding feature, right? So child is always overriding the parent's methods, right, or parent variables, right, if it is of same name, right? So show stream detail is printing from child, right? We can also there is one more method common is change stream timing, right? Let's change this stream timing, right? This is also common between parent and child. So in parent also we are just changing the timing, and in child also we are just changing the timing, right? Just that one print message is extra, right? If this is printed, that means it is calling child method, right? So let's call this change stream timing method, right? And I'm passing parameter as day, right? So I'm changing the timing as from morning to day, right? Let me hit enter, right? So one message is printed, this is from child class science student, new stream timing is day, right? And this print message is in child method, right? That means child method is getting called even though that method is present in parent as well, right? So child method is getting called, right? So this is called overriding feature. Overriding feature, right? If you have a method in parent, you can just use same name method in child, and you can write extra features or extra things, extra activities you can do in that method, right? And always when you will call using child object, right, so always the child method will be given priority, right? This is called overriding feature, and parent method will be ignored, right? Now there is one method called change stream, right? So change stream is in parent, right? And we are changing the stream. Let's check if we change the stream, is it impacting, is it changing the stream in the child as well, right? So let's call this change stream method, right? So let me just copy and paste it here. So we are changing the stream from science to commerce, right? So earlier we had science, now it is commerce. Enter, right? So our stream got changed, right? Now how we will check? Let's call this show stream detail, which is common between parent and child method obviously will be getting called. So it should show me the message from child, right? So let me just paste it here, show stream details, and enter. Right, so it is giving me message. This is a commerce stream having shift timing as day and number of subjects as 5, right? Earlier it is giving this message. This is a science stream, right? So science is replaced with commerce. Rest everything is same, right? And uh, morning was changed with day, right? So stream timing we change as day, right? So day is also changed, right? So stream is changed, day is changed, right? Number of subject is same 5, right? That means it is calling the child method, right? So we change the stream use in the parent, right? In the parent, using parent method, but that stream getting changed in the child method as well, right? This show stream details, right? Now let's change the number of subjects, right? Now change stream number of subject. This is available in child, right? So we can change the number of subjects as well, which is not common, right? This method is not common between parent and child. This is only present in child, right? Let me just paste it. Let's change number of subjects to 7, right? How to check if the change has done or not? We'll again call show stream details, right? Now let me just copy and let me paste it here. Show stream details, enter, right? So now see this message has changed. This is commerce stream having shift timing as day and number of subjects as 7, right? So subjects are changed, right? So this is the way method gets overwritten, right? We'll also check the variable overwritten override, right? Override feature. So we have dress code as formal, right? In the student class, we have also have dress code same variable, but the value is white formal in child class. In parent, it is formal, right? So if I'm calling using science object, right, which is the child object, and this dress code variable, so what it should print? Should it print formal or white formal, right? It will print white formal, right? It will always override the variable, right? It will always show the variable value from the child, right? Because same variable is available in parent and same variable is available in child, but when we call using the object, child object, this variable, so instead of calling parent variable, it will print the child variable, and this is called variable override, right? So I hope you guys understood the method overriding feature and variable overriding feature, right? So simple concept is if you have same named variable or method in child class, right, then that variable or method will be given priority when you call using the object of child class, right? So I hope you guys like this lecture. If you guys like this lecture, please subscribe my channel. Thank you guys.